Well, that's unfortunate. I guess this entire time my mic was disabled. Windows doing its usual weird thing of defaulting all my programs' microphones to default. What do you mean I can't? Oh, I'm on the wrong hotbar. There you go. Stop aggroing me instead of my dog. Oh, I ain't expecting from that. I'm not yawning because I'm tired, I'm yawning because I just woke up not long ago. I guess I shouldn't say not long ago. I woke up like 4 or 5 hours ago. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'm forgetting a tool. There we go. Get him, doggo. Get him, doggo. Why did you wait so long? What was that about? I think I'm not soloing? No, I'm not. Hey, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on being first. Do it again. I'll do it again. To be honest, I don't know why these guys are so tanky. Like, I did a lot of the other veterans, and they're not nearly as bad as Albie in terms of, like, tankiness. Like, Albie is, like, a really bad veteran dungeon. Maybe, well, to start off on, if you're trying to, like, have some confidence in your damage. Maybe it's just me, and it's the weapons that I use. But, like, these guys take a lot to kill. Especially considering how quickly I kill things in Tech Advance and sometimes even Tech Elite with my dual guns. They're pretty high up there. Oh, I think I forgot to use my attack buff again. Maybe it's my fault. Probably my fault. I use glyphs. I do have glyphs. Oh, I only have one glyph. Rip. I didn't repair the others. I'll repair the others in a bit. That's right. Where is this spider considered? How you doing, Leah? Play. I don't care what I got. Oh, I'll check it all out later. Oh man. Depending on how long it takes for me to clear this vet, will determine this one. Will determine if I go do crafting or not. I'm hopping off stream if I go to do crafting though, because I'm gonna go and do art stuff while I wait. Sadly, I can't run like OBS and VTube Studio on my art programs alongside Mabinogi. I don't think OBS likes that very much. Yeah, my PC's too potato for it. I found out that the reason why my OBS kept crashing is because my CPU is hitting 100%, and when it does, it just opts to eliminate OBS first, then everything else. Oh, on this one. Oh, I didn't want to hit him alone. Can I get a back off? I might put more focus on my puppets. I figured, like, since I might not do, I'll probably not be able to do in-game stuff. That, I don't know, maybe I'll just probably, like, just sell as much stuff as I can and just focus entirely on getting ERG-50 control bars. And maybe keep my guns or something. Not being able to do, like tech and Glen and stuff is gonna be, like, really huge. Things aren't exactly looking good for me. In terms of, like, well, in a lot of aspects, but I feel like I'd definitely be left out of doing, like, Glen. Because I've already been left out of, like, multiple people who offered to bring me along with them when they did it. I understand though, because, like, I'm really weak and I don't have carry gear and shit like that, so it's only natural that you only want to bring the people who have, like, you know, palette on their fucking Ruination bow and, you know, Ruination staff with optimal enchants and such of the likes. I could at least have, like, a lot of fun if I focus on getting really good control bars. Or if, like, hopefully ERG isn't as bad as I think it is. The thing that that kind of makes me worried about doing ERG is, like, having to do the raids for really rare materials, because I don't think I can do those alone. I simply don't have the damage necessary to do them alone. Surviving them I can do. I could take a lot of the hits. I just won't be able to do enough damage to kill them. Wait, he blocked? Did you see that? He blocked, like, right after I did Charging Strike, or, after I did Charging Strike, after I did Death Mark, he blocked, like, immediately. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill these spiders, or they're gonna just keep biting me in the back. Oh, he triggered my nail. I can grab you, I can. Wow, you're getting sandbagged, my guy. I'm gonna do it again. I don't want you to have a turn. Ow. He had a turn. He had 2 turns. Wait, how did he only get hit by 1 bullet? It shoots 24 times. Yeah, but like, how did he only get hit by 1? I thought it was guaranteed to shoot like all 24 times. Oh, this spider's really annoying. I did not want to Charging Strike immediately. Well, I guess I'm not getting the other Death Mark. Better if I just leave it alone. Yeah, we won't be able to make it through another one of those. A bit much. I gotta go gather a whole bunch of stuff before I can do more things like this. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll go focus on some more stuff. Drink. Oh. My drink is a little bit harder to open than I thought. Hopefully I didn't pick it up. There it is. Ah, good drink. I got a huge, messy inventory to deal with. Oh, it's nuts. I think I'll probably deal with it later. I'm gonna get back to drawing soon anyway. That's my next pass. 3 days, 3 days, 5 days. I'm actually pretty good. I don't need to go get I don't need to do the other pass yet. I don't really care about getting the daily done on the same day. Home start. Coil. No, I don't think coil's worth my time. It's way too much work. Avalon hard mode. What's the last Finny Sync rank that I need? Expand a friend slot. Need to have one of those anyway. Which one is this one? Yeah, it's this one. I need to get one of those for my little, my fairy dragon. I think I have a Cosmos perfume, but I don't know if I do, so I'll just buy one anyway. Oh wait, I need to get a Guardian of Avon heart. It is. Did it buy? I don't know if it did. It didn't buy, what the hell? Okay. Can I not, can I not buy it now? Huh. Oh, there it is. Well, I guess I just had to buy it like that. This won't take too many brain cells anyway. So, oh, I could relax, chill. Good old drinky drink. I keep forgetting to get more arrows. I need to, or more bolts. I need to get some more. Makes it easy to crash out weak enemies. How's Mobby going? Oh, the game is fun. I'm not doing so good social-wise. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just vibing right now. I've been feeling a little bit sick the past few days because, like, my family's been making a lot of greasy food. So I just kind of feel it. I've been trying to think of like other games to play on stream too, but I don't know. I didn't realize how restricting my CPU was. I genuinely, like, when I upgraded my computer and I stopped at the Ryzen 5 2600, I genuinely thought, like, no, this is the golden spot. I will be able to play whatever I want. I made the mistake that stopped me from playing most of the games that I enjoy on stream. Because most of the games that I enjoy are pretty CPU heavy. Not to say that streaming is boring, it's just very restrictive for me because I don't have a lot of games I can play. It's kind of like being on a laptop, like when you have like your little crappy laptop and you're like, wow, I don't really have a lot of games that I can play on this. Yeah, it isn't bad when you're just playing the game normally, but when you're trying to stream and play the game, it's choppy. Ironically, the stream looks smoother than the game does, because like when I stream to you guys, it's so choppy that like I can't see what's going on when I'm playing Doom. I have no idea what's happening. It's like it's cutting all over the place. And then I watch the stream and I'm like, oh, this is pretty smooth. I wish I could see the stream's version of this. Like, because the preview is what I see. The preview does not accurately represent what you guys are getting. It does to an extent, but it doesn't show how smooth it is. I even like, I unplugged one of my monitors because I thought maybe having like less monitors would be fine. I've tried it with one monitor too, and having one monitor didn't work out too well either. So like, oh, I guess I just can't play games like Street Fighter and Need for Speed and stuff like that. I find that kind of ironic too, because I can use the emulator on stream and it's not that much of a problem. But like if I play relatively CPU heavy games that take as much, if not a little bit less than my emulator normally would, it is an absolute atrocity. I need to go to your homestead, by the way. Wait, do I still have you on my favorites? I like deleted most of my favorites. I'm gonna go to Owsies. I emptied out my homestead, so I don't have some stuff that I need. I think she has it. No, she doesn't. Oh wait, yes she does. Yeah. I just can't see, I'm blind. Yeah, don't worry too much though, like social wise, I mean I'm not doing very good, but it's not gonna break my neck. I'm not really like I'm not like really depressed or anything over it. If anything, I'm just kinda like I'm a little bit roughed up right now because I had a bunch of greasy food and my stomach hurts. I'm waiting until like maybe later in the day I'm gonna go get more soda and just burp it up like a little baby. I need to switch. I might just go do Elemental Knight and give up on Harmonic Saint for now. I was keeping Harmonic Saint for the buffs because it's really useful, but like Elemental Knight's damage is really stupid when you get it all the way up to Link 5. With just my baseball bat, it lets me clear a lot of content that I shouldn't be able to easily clear on what the gear that I have. I don't really care. I'm gonna just frag everything I get. I don't care what it is. You know what? Just in case, I'll just put like a little sparkle in the center. Or like a little ring, a little tiny circle. Damn. It upsets me that the circle is not centered. There it is. Now it's centered. I don't care what the color is. Oh, I forgot to change my bag order. Well, I guess it won't matter until later. Master Plan is I'm very disappointed in Master Plan. Everyone hyped it up to be like this grand and amazing thing, right? And then like it came out and well bad. And it's like I guess the nicest way I can put it is it's mediocre. You get one rebirth a week. You get one rebirth potion a week. And you get to choose between these buffs, and these buffs last for a week. So it kind of feels like the remember the update, or not the update, remember the event that we had like right before you stopped playing as much, where it was like every week we'd get a different 2x buff? That's what this is. Like every week we get to choose a different 2x buff, but instead it also comes with items that you can get with it. That's all it is. Like it just doesn't seem really good. Like we could have just had the other buff perpetually going on and I would have been perfectly fine. Like yeah, just plan your weeks and like like every 5 weeks you'll just have like the buff that you want back again. It's a lot better than this whack ass master plan. Sorry to be rude to you guys who like develop master plan, but you know, after all the stuff I was told about like the first few master plans and how great it was going to be for leveling up, I didn't expect to get 400 levels a week, which is something I could have already gotten on my own. The 1 week forgetful pot cooldown was probably the most toxic thing that I've ever experienced in an event in this game. I've never seen a game give out an event item that locks you out of the event for a week. It's absolutely atrocious. I have no idea who thought that was a great idea. If you want to make use of the master plan, though, I do say that I think these three is better than a leveling up. Like it's supposed to be built around leveling up from what I was told, but gaining the EXP just is really good for like skipping ranks. And also you get skill seals to skip ranks. This is really good for this is really good for erging. You could do this to like help erg stuff. Very, very helpful. And this too is extremely good for getting renown and also for getting brio because you can get up to 3,000 a week. It gives you double the brio. So if you were going for 1,500, you get 3,000 instead, which will help you speed through your attacks. Leveling wise, this is kind of whack. Like the buffs are okay, but the whole like you get one rebirth potion and you get a forgetful that locks you out of forgetful potions for a week is really stupid. Honestly, I think like if you really wanted this to be good, you should either allow double on like vouchers so that people can go and get like more rebirth potions, or like put rebirth potions or forgetfuls in the shop for people to get with more coins than like what you allowed them to have already, or allow daily rebirthing, because I don't really see a point in picking this. I mean, if you really desperately want to get to level 200 multiple times, I guess this is fine because this is really good. Because I got 600 levels in an hour with this, and that's good. But you aren't given the tools to get, to reset your level to get those levels, so it's kind of harmful. Just imagine if I gave you a buff in like Final Fantasy 14, and it's like up until level 20 you get like 10, or level 50 you get like 10 times the EXP. And then when you get to level 50, it's like locks you out of all bonus EXP until level 70. People would be upset as fuck. Because that's how it feels with the forgetful potion locking you out of your rebirth. Or your forgetfuls. It can kind of be difficult, yeah, I agree. In the earlier parts of the game, once you get strong enough, you can easily get to 200. I didn't get to 200 yet because I'm lazy about it. You can easily like tear through Math Dungeon and get EXP items. You also get fountains that give you between 1 to 2 EXP per. Those are really helpful. You could easily shoot up the you could shoot up to 150 once you get to level 60. You just fire right up to 150 by going to like nowhere to run. Preferably with the 3 times Boltine crystal, but that assumes you have money. If you don't have money and you're weak, then it's hard to get levels. And it's understandable because this game is pretty unforgiving in the earlier part of the game. Blaned just allows people to skip so much that they forget that it's kind of a struggle playing the damn game. Watch this be all the glyphs that I've ever wanted in my life. Yeah, the stronger you get, the richer you get. Wow, I got two. Oh, okay, Rising Act. I'm probably gonna have to, like, gather a whole bunch of materials in order to make my own rune bow. Because as much as people would love to tell you, Lamau, just get 1 billion and buy a rune bow, you also have to spend a comical amount of money, like real life money, to have your bank big enough for you to get 1 billion. So likely I just have to like buy all the parts and stuff, which I'll do over the course of a year or so. Maybe after I organize this messy ass inventory, I'll look at some of the materials. There's control bars that are actually better than my Revenant. I thought about trying to get those first, and then erging them. Because, like, I kind of don't want to have mediocre control bars. It feels weird that everyone told me to get Revenant control bars, but when it came to Magic, I was told to get, like, the Rune Staff right away. I didn't even know that there were other control bars. Yeah, extremely. They're kind of worse than the fighting game community on average. Like, when I came from the fighting game community, I thought MMO communities would be a lot better at teaching because there's a lot more details to be spitting at people. So by default, they would want to be more thorough, right? Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong. The issue with people teaching in this game is that they skip literally everything. There's some people who are really good at teaching in this game, and sadly they're going to be overshadowed by the people who suck. But like one of the biggest things I see people do is like they're like, hey, new player, what do you want to do? And they're like, I want to do magic, and they're like, then get a rune staff. And it's like, okay. Alright. What am I gonna do with the rune staff? Like, I don't know anything about this game. I've already seen people with rune staffs that are like level 7,000, level 10,000, and they're like, their damage is absolutely fucking atrocious. Like, they have like some of the worst damage I've seen on Magic in the game because they not only don't have gear, but they also don't have magic skills leveled up because they were told to just get Hailstorm and spam Hailstorm. So they just skipped everything that wasn't Hailstorm and wasn't like getting them to master. So like they'll get like Fireball, Thunder, Ice Spear, Fireball, Thunder, Ice Spear, a little bit on Ice Shield, and a couple of other skills to like rank 1 just to get Master Mage, and then they will just stop doing magic skills. So they'll just end with like 100 or 100, they'll end with like 250, maybe 300 intelligence by the time they reach my level because they just completely skipped over, or not intelligence, my bad, magic attack. Because they have just completely skipped over as much intelligence as they can possibly get in order to zip right to quote-unquote the only skill in the game worth using. Do get in-game content that gets rune staff. Yeah, that's pretty much it, sadly. I had to find a lot of small ways to make money. But when I played alone, well, you know how it was. It sucked, because it's just like, hey, I started this game, what do I do? And people are like, just have the in-game gear and just do the hardest raids in the game. XD, why are you not doing Crom 100 solo? You have 2 hours in this game, right? But that's just me bitching, you know? We could always, like, try to make more guides for people, like, John A, it's really good guides. He gives, like, small tips and stuff like that in videos that are very consumable. Maybe I'll edit some videos and chop some stuff down and try to help people learn some stuff about the game. Because I've been looking through guides, and most people just skip over mechanics. They're like, you don't really need to know the mechanics of the game. All you need to do is get as much power as possible and power through everything without paying attention to anything. Funny enough, like, all the people who were telling me that I should be way stronger than them because they're like half my level with double my gear. Understandable. Like, they followed a guide. They understood what they were going for. They didn't waste money like I did on fashion. They only ever went for stats. But those people quit. Like, they all quit really early. Like, the dude who kept telling me to follow the power guide, the guide to power, and trying to convince me to just drop elves for humans or giants. He played for like 2 or 3 months, got up to like level 22k, maybe level 23k, and then was like, this game is too easy, and then he quit without even being able to do like Tech Elite. And he's like, because he did his little guide to power, and he had his little trip near the end and told me how like the game has nothing to offer and it's just point and click and you win against everything. Well, like, those guides didn't teach him anything. Whenever we would play together, he would get absolutely smoked anytime that he wasn't using his Elemental Knight abilities. He literally had to live and breathe Elemental Knight skills. He would do charge right into counters or defenses. He would get hit by normal attacks and then just flail back and try to slug it out with the enemy, which usually resulted in him just trading over and over again. Since he only used two-hand weapons, because apparently dual swords are garbage, he had a really hard time slugging with enemies of all kinds. If he wasn't annihilating the room, he was getting sandbagged. If he wasn't getting sandbagged, it's because his Elemental Knight skills were off cooldown. I mean, we all get smoked sometime. It's not... This game isn't easy. You're not gonna just, like, get hit and know exactly what to do at all times, especially when you're a new player. Sometimes you'll get, like, beat in the corner for, like, 10-15 seconds before you get out. Yeah, the Borealis suggestion that you were given was from a godsend. The person who told you to do that actually cared about you playing the game and actually cared about your progress. You know what I get told on the daily? Almost every day, I get told to go get a Fanatic Sword. And then when I tell them I'm an elf, they're like, oh, well, I don't understand what your problem is because you could just pick up any bow, use Magnum Shot, and you out-damage, like, most of the game. There's this really weird stigma, or this really weird bullshit, I guess is what I'm just gonna say, because I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. Where, well, these people's feelings, of course, I care about you guys. But there's this really stupid thing that people believe that you just pick up Magnum Shot and then suddenly you have like a fucking rune bow with what was it, Pallid? You have rune bow with like the Pallid enchant on it, and it's ERG 50 with like a mag 20 out of 20 gloves with max damage on Reforged 2, and the Echo Stone is also just sucking you off. It's like, it's ridiculous. I don't understand where they get it from, and I don't understand why they think that I am gonna have all that gear. I'm asking for help because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not asking for help because I'm already at the end of the game and I already have everything that I need. New players don't get the treatment that they deserve. Instead, they just get told to go get in-game gear, and then they get criticized when they don't have in-game gear within a fucking month. And then the ones that get in-game gear, no offense to some of them, are like just now catching up to my damage because Oh, excuse me. They're just now catching up to my damage because they were also told to skip a ton of skills. Like, there's a person I know who has a rune bow, who's doing roughly the same amount of damage as my Celtic Royal, and they're starting to like get past it now. Because they didn't have like a crazy amount of dex. They could have had so much dex early on. They were at like 1,000, was like 1,100 or 1,200 or so. And it's like, well, yeah, you rushed to get an endgame weapon, but like you didn't have the stats to use it, so it didn't really work. It didn't really work much for you. And I do get it, like you want people to do in-game content with you, but a good portion of these players are just flexers anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like every time I run dungeons with people, uh it's like, oh well, you pulled out control bars, well check out my control bars. It's so much better than yours. Or you're using guns, hey, check out my guns. I could do so much more damage than your guns. Watch me kill everything before you. It's like a constant show of like flex over and over and over again. Telling people to get in-game gear, discouraging them from playing in parties because you're just like, you know, making sure they have nothing to fucking do in the group. And then like flexing your shit whenever you get the chance to. Often when people ask about like their gear and how they could get gear like that, getting bullshitted by being told, well, I just got it, it wasn't that hard. Just go to Dragon Raids and everything that drops there is 90 million and you'll have 1 billion in a week. Like the 9 mil dragon scales that have like a 1% drop chance? Yeah, thanks, buddy. I went to the Dragon Raids early. It was a big mistake for me, actually. I couldn't get any more than like 20,000 contribution. So if I got a dragon scale, yeah, I would be able to get good money. But I wasn't getting good raid. I wasn't getting like the raid tokens. I forget what they're called. And those are really important too, believe it or not. Like this is left out pretty often, but you can buy dragon scales and hearts with the currency that you earn from raids. But nobody was like, no one that I talked to told me about this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of beginners were left out of this too. And yeah, I get it. Like this is a game where everybody wants to like, everyone wants to show off, everyone wants to feel strong, everyone wants, etc. Yeah, we all do. But like this isn't really helping people stick to the game. It didn't help me want to stick to the game. Because like I don't want people to flex on me all the time. When I say like, hey, I'm pretty happy that I accomplished this thing, I don't want your response to be, LOL, I have that except for it's Erg 50 with the best enchants and the best reforges, and also look at my armor. I want you to just be like, oh yeah, congratulations, you got that. And if I'm like, hey, is there any way I can get better? Like, what else could I do? Then you could be like, oh yeah, check out my armor, because I think my armor will help you understand where you can go next. That's where I'm going at. Like, I'm not bitching and complaining that people are better than me. I'm bitching and complaining that people are just flexing religiously, and it just makes people not want to fucking play the game with other players. I don't want to waste my time playing with other people if I'm going to be bored out of my mind. Yes, the rewards is good. But if I'm going to just be bored out of my mind watching them play the game, and if I if I switch to any weapon, they have a better version of it. Good for you. It doesn't help me want to play more. It makes me want to either play less or just not play with people, which is what I've been doing, just not playing with other players. Because I find the game a lot more enjoyable when not only I can kill stuff, but I don't have to, like, I don't have to feel extremely inferior or useless in every scenario, because whatever I can do, you can do way better than me. And faster. That's not helpful. That was a long-winded little rant. I'm sorry, guys. I went off. What we should be suggesting, honestly, is, like, we should be suggesting newer players towards what they like to do. So, like, if they don't know what they want to do, suggest them to do Blinded so that they can play around with a lot of content. Did I see something down here? I thought I did. That's weird. Cause like I looked over here at chat, And then I looked back on my screen and I thought I seen something here. But you know, whatever. I'm losing my goddamn mind anyway. Yeah, big boy rant. I'm gonna get banned for all the stuff that I said. People will probably just stop watching after that point. They're gonna be like, yo, he's just going on, dude. I don't fucking care. It's fine. I don't think that it's inherently bad to flex on people. I think it's bad when, like, I only think it's bad when it's being done so much that it deters people from playing. There's so many beginners that I've met in this game that just ended up quitting the game because they're just like, I'm tired of feeling absolutely useless and that I can't do anything in the game because anybody that I play with is just me but way better. And like I also don't like they don't know where to go, they don't know what to do. Or the game is just confusing and the people just feel like it's like they're bullying them, so they just give up. And I don't want people to give up on this game. We have a small community. We can be nicer than this. We could actually, like, you know, put in a lot more effort than just linking somebody a guide and then telling them get good. Especially since a good portion of the community will openly tell me, well, a good portion to my knowledge, will openly tell me, well, like, do what you want to do. And it's like, well, I want to know how to get stronger on the thing that I want to do, but they don't like tell me how to get stronger on puppets aside from Lamau just get erg 50 revs, which I had to look up what erging was because nobody would tell me. They were just like, you don't know Lamau. We could like, you know, tell people to check out Blinded Weapons, continue doing Blinded Story up until they have to do Generations. Some weapons, maybe try out some of the beginner weapons, get them skills and let them play with the skills. If you run dungeons with these people, if you're a really strong player and you insist on running dungeons with lower level players, hold back a lot, dude. You know, watch them and enjoy the company. You know, if they have questions, you can help them out. Or if you see them doing something that's absolutely horrendous, help them out. Like I watched a player get smashed like 6 times in a row. And I had to tell him that the reason why he was getting hit with smash is because he had defense loaded, and that you attack smash to stop it, or use counterattack. And I helped the dude a lot. It's a big change. You guys would be like, they'd be surprised how much it really matters when people give you small bits of information when you want it. They're not like flexing on you, they're not making you feel inferior by just showing off how good they are at what you have. It just makes them feel a lot better to get eased into their tools, into their options, and learn to enjoy the you know, the content for what it is. I think that's more than 50. I don't think I got anything that I want here though. Low radius. Yeah, I guess all my streams so far has just been me getting on stream and bitching. That's alright though. Oh, I got a level 10 Meteor Strike. I actually have to keep that. I don't know where to put this though. My inventory is kind of becoming a problem. Level 9. Alright, and then everything else is level 9 from here. Yeah. Or everything else can only be level 9 from here. Alright. For my 50 frags. I think it's really good too to like teach new players that there is supportive roles that they can play in runs. You know, just as important as I think it is to not take those roles from them. So when I played early on, people were like, "Hey, you know, you really like playing puppets. Crisis is really good crowd control. You could use Crisis." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just use that to like help people out." And like anytime that I would use Crisis and somebody would see me doing it, then they would like whip out their ERG-50 control bars and they would just do it before me. I was like, cool, so I don't really have anything to do. I guess like when all the enemies are out of the crisis, I'll just spinning slash, right? Nah, they got a spinning slasher that's better than mine's too. Spinning slasher with the reforge plus the glyph, so they'll just like snatch up. They'll just straight up snatch it from me. I'd spinning slasher enemies, and they would just snatch it from me, and then kill them with the spinning slasher. And I'm like, why are you doing this? If you teach like new players about supportive roles, let them learn the options of their supportive roles, how to use them, and like when to use them. Because not everybody, not everyone's going to reach damage really early on. And if you allow people to understand the things that they can do, they will continue to do it. But like, if you stop them from doing it, they're not going to do it. They're not going to want to do it. And then you end up with like the 2013 Mabinogi players, which was like damage, 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 damage. Nothing else matters. Oh yes, the good old days of everyone just stand in a corner and take turns windmilling. We need as much damage as possible. And the like sitting on the treasure chest in order to charge fireball so that you can clear the room as fast as possible so you don't have to play the game. It definitely showed how horrible that went when people couldn't do like the roleplay dungeons and stuff. Or they would need a Royal Alchemist for a lot of parts of Generation 11. Not to say that, like I said, not to say that those strategies are bad or anything. They're not inherently terrible. It's just that, like, trying anything and everything to, like, not learn the game is, in my opinion, one of the biggest problems. Like, one of the biggest problems that you could have early on. I think you should have like, an understanding of the game on a fundamental level. Like, you should understand what normal attacks are, what like smash attacks are, what AoEs are, like, and how these things can be defended against. I don't think that we should foster a community of, excuse me, I don't think we should foster a community of gorillas who are just flailing their arms like Lisa from The Simpsons. You give people the impression that, like, there are people out here in this game who think that, like, you can't do Feth Advance if you don't have an extreme amount of damage. Like, there were people who told me that I couldn't do it back when I was, like, level 23k, and I was able to do it. It took a lot of resources, but I was able to do it. And that was without the desync. Sorry, not Feth Advance. Revived Illusion Advance. Sorry. And yeah, I was able to do Feth Advance as well with Hailstorm. And learning how to dodge Donut's lasers, which I was told that you couldn't do because the lasers are just RNG. Not the case. Only on Elite, the Sweep laser seems to be RNG. I don't think anybody has figured out a way to dodge it, so I guess, like, your goal is to advance heavy stander it, like, the first hit, and then heal through it, because that seems to be the best choice. Maybe even bring a shield. I've actually been thinking about, like, maybe I could bring a shield and, like, block the first hit of the laser and I'd be safe, because it only multi-hits you if you get knocked back, because it knocks you into the second and third hit, which is what usually kills people. Ooh. Look at me. Look at me just talking a whole stream. Might as well turn this into a just chatting stream. I really don't like that I keep getting this as my construction alchemist grandmaster. Please, Nexon, will you not make me do this as much? I love doing life skills, but I don't like being drowned in them. It's not just a chat stream. Yeah, that's wild, right? You think I should start doing those more often? I think I should. I've been thinking maybe, cause like I've been putting too much time into Mabinogi. Maybe what I can do is reduce the amount of time that I put into Mabinogi. Sorry, Alzi, I'm littering. Oh no, I hit preview. Reduce the amount of Mabinogi time that I have, since you know, in-game is based off of money, and I have to save a large amount of money before I can get the equipment that's necessary for me to be able to do the content that I want to do. And maybe put more time into streaming. I've been playing Mabinogi to just kind of chill out, and I can't really stream too much in the morning because sometimes it gets really loud, sometimes it's not. Recently, it's been pretty chaotic in the morning. But, maybe I could do like just chatting streams or maybe learning streams and stuff. I do want to try to pick up Blender. My memory's been a bit better. I remembered stuff that I wanted to do before. Like I wanted to review like small games and stuff, but I don't have the money to keep getting tons of different indie games. If Twitch didn't have a payout of like $70 or so, every time that you guys sub to me, I could just take some of that money immediately and just dump it into another indie game. That's what I would love to do, but sadly I have to wait until it's $70, then I can get new indie games. There's so many things that I wanted to do before that I just forgot. Like, my memory was so bad, I just didn't remember that I wanted to do them. I went to sleep, I woke up and it was gone. Poof. Recently, with all the sleep and eating and stuff that I've been doing, you know, not living like a poor person. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because poor people were living better than I was in terms of like, you know, sleeping. But you know, doing better. I've been kind of considering trying some of the old stuff that I wanted to do, and played this game a bit less since I don't really have like the urge. What do I need to do again? Oh yeah, Grandmaster. I even felt compelled to grind in Phantasy Star. I got on Phantasy Star just to see the new stuff. I approve of the new class abilities, by the way, making the classes more dynamic, such as allowing tech to get third stage attack off of a charged tech, and it also zips in on the enemy. And the rod and rifles bonus damage to normal attacks. Oh, the bow too. Bonus damage to normal attacks under certain conditions. Really nice idea. Nice touch. Like it. Wait, is this the 4-player one? If it's the 4-player one, I should probably pair. Oh, yep. This is definitely the 4-player one. Your horse has to die, my guy. Oh, you guys are actually kind of thick. Oh, I think it's because I don't have Grandmaster Archer active. Screw you. Put one between their eyes. Isn't it funny how the girl who doesn't stop talking about being cautious is the one who has like the slowest aggro in this? No, I want it Mirage Shot. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me grab you first before you explode. There we go. Why not? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have Knuckles equipped. Can you please die? Must be the beggar. Yep. Oh wait, I don't have ow. Yeah, Fire Salamander, collect it. Goodbye, Emperor. Look at that face. The Indie Firehead. Actually, he looks kind of unsure. He doesn't look really angry. He looks like he doesn't know exactly why he's doing this. I think that's Grandmaster instruction. Oh wait, that's not. That's unfortunate. I actually forgot which bag I have it in. Not this one. Let's try out. We'll find it. Actually, I'll just close all these. Have a better idea. Oop. Alright, so close planets. Oh, it's 9. Okay, it's 9. So what's the last one? The last one's gonna be horrible. Please don't be Frag. Okay, good. Guardian of Avon. That's what I needed. Oh, cool. I'll just have this open. I can keep my inventory managed pretty well like that. Oh hell yeah, I got 25. I'll do this later though. I'm not synced. Man, I remember when this was horribly hard. They're like, oh, you didn't clear fast enough? I guess you'll die now. It feels weird just one-shotting everything. I remember in order to one-shot everything on advanced mode, I had to like, I had went and decked out a dagger, and basically, well, I decked out a dagger, and I had like went to rank up as much strength as I could without accidentally getting my combat points so high that I couldn't rank up other skills. Uh, Guardian of Avon hard. How much time does that have? 7 hours? Not bad, actually. This UI is horrible. You know what I would rather they change it from this UI to drag and drop. Like I would prefer to just drag the glyph recovery onto the glyph I'm trying to recover and then drop it there. I think that would be a lot more effective as a it would be a lot more effective as an option to recover glyphs. I don't want to hold any more of these. It's taking up too much space. Hold on to this though. My doll bag picked it back up. Yep. Alright, let's go back to Lazaro. Let's go. Let's take the garden route. We have speed corgi. No, don't put dog, please. Setting me. Now I'm a Grandmaster Construction. Fuck on me. Alright, so I don't have a lot of Grandmasters left, I think. Alright. Oh wait, let's check through the talents, because that would be a lot easier for me to check. So we gotta do Adventurer, Sailor, Carpenter, Merchant. I don't have Pet Trainer yet. Alright, I guess I'll start doing the life skills one at a time. Those will take some time though. Check into the blacksmith one though, because I don't want to do I will pick the easiest ones to do for the life skills because I don't want to blow a ton of resources on Grandmaster. Them telling me to do crazy shit like bring me 5 pelican protectors a day. No thank you. Let's see. Almost 10. Alright, well, I guess it's time for me to end for now. Thanks for stopping by and keeping me company. I'll see you guys around. Take care. Bye-bye.